Never to see your boobs anyway.
Welcome to Trash Talk. I'm D.
I'm Lane.
I'm John, and Lane, fuck you for feeding your dog Filet Mignon. Fuck you.
It was a filet mignon burger.
Even worse.
Why?
You destroyed a good Filet Mignon and then gave it to a dog.
Alex wanted me to cook a full steak and just give it to him.
Yeah, so what's so bad about dog having a little filet?
Yeah.
They're dogs. They go, oh, and that's it.
They
It's gone.
live for 13 years.
One of them
They
has, yeah.
deserve fucking steak.
No, they're not working. They ain't putting steak on the
Oh,
table.
Chewy is a killer. He has brought us plenty of dinners before.
I just want to watch
Dinners
you eat a
for
rabbit.
whom?
Yeah, who?
Well,
Schmucks? What the
I
fuck?
mean, like in his ancient days, you know, if Chewy was around caveman era, he would have been the great dog.
I would have been like a god
Even in like
because I'm loud.
pioneer time,
You a god.
he would have been a great dog. He's just a good dog.
No one's disagreeing with
I
him
think
being
you're
a good
just more
dog.
upset that you'll feed your dogs that stuff.
Because they're dogs. They'll eat a pile of shit and then eat a steak. They don't know the difference. It's delicious. They're fucking dogs.
Yeah.
You did it for
That's a
you,
good
not for the
point.
dogs.
I
Well,
didn't pay-
Alex did it for her.
I didn't pay
not
for
the
it.
dog. Yeah.
So why you got to be a little dick about it?
Because I have very little dick energy. You had met me once.
No.
All right. What?
They're
Why would
trying to find
Ghostbustering?
a specific
only
thing.
Zool. Oh, are you a god?
I think you'd have to go to YouTube for that, really.
I don't know. There might be.
It's probably one of these ones that's like numbered, you know?
Well, hit one. Just hit one.
Of all the ones to hit, why would you hit that one?
It's
Because
annoying.
you have an Ecto fucking one
Ecto cooler.
car model.
Oh, somewhere.
Go-
yeah.
go
Oh,
to-
do 8-bit.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Hell yeah. You go down to what's that one? The bottom left. Bottom. Scroll down one. One sec. Yeah. Looking at what is this?
Look in a fucking mirror. You tried. You failed. Take
What the fuck's that have to do with
I don't know.
Ghostbusters?
Do the green one, Derrick. Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.
What is?
It's
what
Rick
is-
Moranis. I don't know exactly what that was from.
It's fucking James Brown, but okay.
They have it in the movie.
Yeah.
Let me sleep. Oh, let me sleep in your bed. That's the from the Bustin' music video, the white one. Second to the row, second row. Yeah, yeah. Let me sleep in your bed. Are you familiar with that?
No.
Oh, so there's a guy who goes remix the whole song, and it's like Bustin' makes me feel good, and then it's Bustin'. Basically, it's remixing.
I see.
And
Yeah.
there's
Maybe I have heard that.
with
actually.
something strange. Let me sleep in your bed. It's a really funny remix.
Okay.
There is no Dana. There is only Zoo.
Not bad.
Are you
Well-
the gatekeeper?
Yeah.
I
Are you
am
the keymaster?
keymaster.
Uh,
I am the gatekeeper.
All right.
Yeah, it's a messed up looking.
So we haven't done a show in a while. What have you guys been up to?
Camping.
Somebody got married. I can't remember who.
Apparently, John's just been existing.
Pretty much.
Well, I got married.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty neat.
To who?
How was that?
It was good. I came out with some new jewelry, and
Pronounced.
oh, it was really
ring?
awesome.
It's a ring?
It couldn't have gone any better.
Are you talking about your booty?
Both. I got of course, my wedding band, and then I have a necklace that is recovered silver from the Atosha shipwreck off the coast of Key West, and that was discovered on my birthday, coincidentally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I saw
this
you,
year?
when I saw you wearing a chain,
Yeah, I was
I
like,
knew something
oh.
was up.
Well,
with it.
he's ready to go to Greece.
Well, no, and
that's for sure.
I seen it before that, and then he showed me the
You
medallion.
made a comment. You were like, "Nice chain," and I pulled it out.
Yeah,
immediately, and I
okay.
go, "This is from the Atosha." You could buy literal silver coins they recovered. Most of its haul was silver and emeralds. They had some other gold and other gems, but they had the recovered silver coins start at $2,000. I saw one for as much as like $4,000.
Jeez, how far off the coast is it then?
It's not far, and,
said it
and
washed
it's
ashore.
famously very shallow in that area too.
So anybody can just go over there.
Oh, yeah. So when I was talking to the lady that ran the shop, she was part of the crew that discovered it.
Oh, that's
she had a
cool.
whole crazy backstory too. She originally went to Key West with her boyfriend at the time in like 1970 or 71. He was a guitarist, and he was opening for, at the time, a little-known musician named Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
And then they ended up staying there. That her boyfriend left her, but she was like friends with Jimmy for a long time. And then in 1974 or something like that, maybe 71, because I think it was a 14-year search for the boat. She met up with the guy that ran the expedition, was part of the original crew. And they kept running out of money. Like, they had major investors. Coincidentally, a Nebraska local guy, Johnny Carson from Norfolk, was one of the biggest investors.
Nice.
But after 14 years, a lot of people were like, I'm not giving any more money.
Yeah,
it got to the point where the
It's money
guy
pit.
went around to all the residents in Key West, door by door, saying, if you can give me $1,000, I guarantee you I'll get you $10,000 back. So all these people in Key West just got rich off of investing in this.
Quick question for you. So, did those investors who were investing initially pull out because they thought it was a sunk cost?
It's not that they pulled out; it's that they quit giving money.
Come on! That is the best joke you will ever hear.
Wasn't that good?
A sunk cost?
We get it.
It's sunk.
It's a shipwreck.
So when I got this, she's telling me all these fun stories and shit. But she was making a point too that people still dive in that area today. And the week before, a guy found a 30-pound hunk of silver, and another guy recently too had found the knuckle guards on a saber that was made of gold and jewel encrusted. And they only ever discovered half of that galleon.
Went out to sea, right?
Well, it's not that far.
It broke in half. One came to shore.
Yeah, I think a hurricane originally wiped it out. Probably broke in half. So another half of it somewhere. The water itself isn't that deep. The reason why it was so hard to find,
sand.
Many people before these people found it or looked for it, and it took them 14 years to find it. When they finally found it was when they finally came out with that sideboard sonar. And he goes, she said, when they got that, they go, within months they had found it.
Yeah.
It was buried in 8 feet of sand.
How would you? So, what year did that thing sink then?
1622, I believe, and then it was found in 1985, July 20th.
Any reason? They give you a reason why it sank?
Hurricane.
I said that.
So it sank in a hurricane. Okay, I'm thinking you said hurricane.
Hurricane sounds like a tort in half.
Because there's a lot of goddamn hurricanes down there. I don't know if you meant because it was split up because of a hurricane after the fact, but it sunk in a hurricane. Okay. Because sinking like that in shallow water with nothing around, I mean, is there rocks and shit around or is it just sand?
There's got to be some rocks.
Yeah, there's rock. I mean, we went to the ocean at one part, and it was fairly rocky. There are beaches there aren't known for being great beaches. They have a couple really nice ones, but for the most part, it's really rocky.
Did you do
they have sand.
Scuba diving?
No, we didn't have time for that.
But they do it there.
Is there? I have a story for you.
Is there reefs and stuff?
No, I don't believe so. Maybe, but
there's reefs down in Cuba and stuff.
I don't know.
There are.
Telling you. No, that's Cuba. It's a ways away.
What? No, it's not.
You can swim there.
It's actually 90 miles.
Dude, you can swim there.
Cuba is 90 miles.
Yeah, you can swim there.
The joke there is that it's closer than Walmart. Yep, there are reefs near Key West. I don't know how far, but
near. It says near, Derrick.
So our first day, we get there, we all get off the plane. It's just our parents, and we proceed to get wasted. We go to this bar called the Celtic Conch.
Surprise!
We went to this bar called the Celtic Conch, and a guy named the bar was called Irish Kevin Celtic Conch.
From
and
Jersey.
we meet Irish Kevin. He's a performer there. He's this guitar sing alongs.
Irish Kevin.
He just covers a bunch of shit.
Anyways, he's a long line of Irish.
He's
Kevins.
Irish. He speaks
is he the original? Irish
so he was
Kevin,
part of the original ownership group of, I don't know if they were all from Ireland, but they named it after their friend that was part of the original ownership. They sold it because apparently he's just a drunkard.
Yeah.
And created a bunch of issues.
They bought a piece.
He got banned from the bar for 20 years and they finally brought him back. So, as long as he promised to be tame. Now, the guy is an asshole, but he's funny as fuck. We get there. Carly's dad makes a point to be they're here to get married and then, throw some money in the guy's tip jar. And, Terry threw some big money in the tip jar.
Sure.
Guy brings me on stage and, he's singing songs, making jokes, and he'll ask me to do something or say something every once in a while. And then he goes, hey, I don't remember how he said it, but basically I'm going to play a song and I want you to air hump to it and show us how you would do it, So he starts playing whatever song and I'm making gyrating motions with my hips and stuff. And
Sure.
feeling like I'm slapping an ass. Then he goes, "Let's get the wife on up here."
Oh,
And
Jesus.
then it proceeds to have me do the same thing in front of her parents. And I got it all on video.
Nice.
And I even licked my finger at one point and slapped
Oh,
her
God.
ass. Oh, I had to.
You looked Terry in the eye when you did that?
Maybe.
Terry paid for it. He expected it
point.
to happen.
Good
Yeah,
point.
you want this, Terry? I'll give you a show.
Yeah.
And then I got the moms out and he's pouring shots down, all of our throats. And then Carly's trying to ice people. And
Wow, from 2010?
she got my dad and he got ice. And then I'm sitting there and she goes, look at that. And I go, what? Look at that. It's just like sitting next to me on a table. And I look at the table. She's like, you been iced? I was like, that is not how icing works.
So,
There's different types.
Hold
of
on.
icing.
No.
Who
It's
cares?
creativity.
Good.
The person has to
Do you really hate a
You don't-
Smirnoff Ice that much?
yes, I do. And I did it. But then after that, I was drunk as fuck.
I'll
You
do it.
chugged it?
So, well, yeah, you get
Yeah,
ice.
you
You have to
have
get down
to-
on one knee
you've never
and
been
drink
iced?
it all in one go.
Yeah, no, I don't.
The secret is to give the bottle a little whip to make a funnel and just
Oh.
I always like to
Relax
try
your
and
jaw.
make
Just
get it
people
down
like
faster.
the way I
Open your
ice people. I was trying to make them grab the bottle, and then once they're holding it, you're like, oh,
ice
Nice.
people.
do what you want with it now.
The only time I've seen icing is like you get like you just like you walk up to somebody and like before they can react really quick, you gotta get down on one knee and then ice them. That's my favorite icing.
I mean, that's a way to do it.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
my
it
favorite.
started that way.
oh maybe
either,
not. That's
you
that's
know?
the one
formal way.
I saw.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
it's-
it's
yes.
one.
It's
way
respectful.
But you
to
still
Yeah.
psych
do
them
it.
out when you do it. They're like,
But
but
I
then you
do-
pull it out and they think something else is going to happen.
I think fuck anyone that makes you try to chug the Smirnoff.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what makes it funny.
and that's
So
the
it
only
sounds
time you
like-
drink it. Do you go to the store and buy a Smirnoff?
No, but I wouldn't
Do you
mind-
know anybody that goes to the
I could sip on a Smirnoff.
I want a Smirnoff Ice now.
I
That's
could
so
sip.
good.
I could just sip on
God,
one.
no.
That's fine.
I could have one tops. It's so
You
sweet.
drink White Claw.
so much
What's
fun.
the fucking
I don't
difference?
drink White Claw that often.
White Claw.
And
that's
White Claw's
funny.
not as sweet as
You
that.
used
Here's
to
the thing.
bring White Claws
And
to
it's
the
not a malted
podcast
beverage.
every
Here's
fucking
the thing.
time.
Here's the thing. Fuck. White Claws are like basically
Vodka's
water,
soda water.
right? The Smirnoff Ices are malt liquor and syrup,
Yeah.
so they are thicker. They are definitely
Yeah.
a thicker
okay,
drink.
okay, I'll give
That's
you
why I
that.
don't like Gatorade.
They're,
It
they're
just
like
makes
the
your mouth all
they're
sore.
like the Smirnoff Ice, like the Guinness of seltzers. That's how I would put that. Just
Wow.
heavy.
Okay,
Also, now I really
with
want one.
malt liquor.
Yeah, it's malt liquor, and it gives you a motherfucker of a hangover.
Yeah,
Oh God.
yeah. That's why
So I
you
have a
don't drink
question
more
for
than
you
one or
two.
two.
How long has it been since you've shit or sharted your drawers?
Why are you asking us this?
It's going to come back around.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
shit in Florida?
Have you shit yourself? When was the last time?
Have you shit yourself this year? Is how you started. The year's almost over now.
It's 75%, not almost.
Yeah,
John's debating on how
we
bad of a lie he's
originated
gonna tell
this
us
at
right
the
now.
beginning of the
That's
year.
why he
though.
can't give us an
Funny
answer.
enough, I was just recounting all the times I crapped my pants with Kenyon and Jessica
In the past week?
on last Saturday. So I don't know the last time I crapped my pants. Full on. Are you talking like a stinger?
I said shart or
Shart.
shit.
okay, like a stinger.
If you got shit in your drawers,
Probably
I don't care
fucking-
how much.
Probably
Yesterday. All right, Lane.
pretty recently, yeah.
Honestly, it feels like it's been like 3 years. I feel like I haven't started in a long time.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants, not having
or
shit in his
longer than
pants.
that,
Fuck
even.
you.
Really, I feel
Well, I
like
had some-
I take one shit a day, and I'm
I
fine
had the
with that.
sports on. Stall.
Unless yeah, sometimes I do need that second shit.
So, on our second day, after I got rip roaring drunk, get up in the morning, we take showers, get dressed, and meet up with Carly's dad and my mom and stepdad, and we get breakfast. I have my coffee, everything's going good. We start walking, we got to stop by CVS to get some shit. And then Carly and Terry want to stop here, and I'm like, I got to shit. Because I had my coffee and I've eaten. You know, that's my normal routine, right?
Mhm.
They keep stopping and stopping and stopping. Eventually, we work our way back. We walk past where we're staying at, and like right behind where we're staying at is a big pier. We go out there because the boat we're going to take for our ceremony is out there, docked right out there. So we go to look at it, and then I'm already like, okay, let's go back. I'm going to take my shit now. And they're like, well, no, we're going to go do something else down here with the boat. So then I'm like, take maybe a step and a half. And I go, I got to go poop now. And I don't really know the area at all. And I'm like, I don't even know which building is ours. And they go, it's the building right in front of you. So I go into that building, go up, open the side door. There's an elevator right in front of me. Take the elevator up. First mistake I make. I thought we were room 314. We were room 214. So I go up to the third floor. go down. I see like a room number. I'm like, okay. I didn't see a placard or anything that says like these numbers this direction, these numbers the other direction. I just see a room number. So I'm like, okay, I'm going that way. Are they getting bigger or smaller? So I see a room and then a bunch of large doors that are all locked. And then finally I get to the end of the wing. So I basically walk down this building. I'm like, fuck. So I turn around, go back, go the other way. Then I see the numbers are getting smaller. And I saw 389 was the first one I saw. So I'm like, okay, 389 to 314. It's a good walk. So I'm going and going and going and going and going and end up at another fucking dead end. The only way in and out of this corridor is the elevator I took.
I think you were in the back rooms, dude.
There was a handful of rooms. I don't know if they were like the super suites or some shit or whatever. I don't know. They had a ton of like what I assume were large doors that went into like conference rooms.
There
or
were probably
something.
ballrooms. He's probably
So now I'm like, fuck, and I start going back the other way. Come across, there's a bathroom, carve out, men, women.
There you go.
Go in the men's. There's a dude in the only stall in there.
Did you drop?
So
a
then I
fudge
go
drag in the urinal?
back right past the doors.
Why'd you shit?
And
in the
then I
urinal?
stop and I go, fuck it, I'm going to the women's. And as soon as I about face, I Hershey squirt right in my pants. I make it the rest of the way to the bathroom. Go to the largest stall, the handicap stall, and tiger stripe the living shit out of the toilet.
Yeah.
As I'm sitting there just ass blasting, I know, not that my britches are full, but there's a healthy squirt on there. Luckily, the handicap stall came with its own wash basin. Now, let me pause here real quick. I gotta look something up because I need to read this
It's called
to
a
you.
bidet. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Okay, hang on. Let me get to a
That makes
certain
me
What do
so
you have
happy.
to get to?
Yeah, what the
text from Carly. So while this is happening, I get a text from Carly.
She's like, "Where are you?"
Exactly. She goes,
That's a huge bitch.
hang on.
Talking about Derrick crapping his pants.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's Bigfoot.
Oh, goodness.
And he comes
Okay,
out of the
hang on.
women's room
I'm
and
getting
someone
close.
goes, freak!
Finish him.
Basically, Carly messaged me and said, like, hey, where are you at? I'm back in the room. And I said, I'm in the women's restroom right now, taking a huge shit. She's like, oh my God, are you serious? And I sent something back, like, yes, I am. And I didn't hear anything back. And I go, and it's not fucking funny either. I think I
Well-
sent one other
well,
thing,
that's
and I'm not getting any
not
responses
accurate.
back. All right. So finally, I get done, wipe, clean up, and then I use the basin to wash out my drawers.
Yeah, he washed his shitty ass pants, shorts.
And I, put them back on. So I'm going to walk around with exposed shit underwear.
Wait, did you get naked? Go back into the stall?
The stall, no, the stall, like I said, had its own wash basin
Oh,
because
okay,
it was
okay.
a handicap
That's
stall.
right. That's right. I forgot about that.
So get everything as clean as I can get. Use soap, if you're wondering. So as sterile as I can be. I walk out, realize I'm in the wrong building. There's two sister buildings, but I got confused because I didn't know anything about the area. And her and her dad were like, "It's the building right in front of you." So I went into the building right in front of me. But it's the same company or same hotel. They just have two different buildings. So I realized that when I look over and Carly's standing out in the front, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Why?" I know you were wondering where I was at, but why are you outside? Walk up and she's like, "Oh my God, do I have a story for you?"
What, did she shit her pants too?
And I go, it doesn't top mine. So I proceed to tell her exactly what I just told you guys. And she's just dying laughing and can barely get out and say,
Yeah.
I was using the toilet and took a shit. And when I was done and I flushed, she goes, it had such a powerful flush. It swung shit out of the toilet onto your towel. And then I was like, what the fuck? And she was like, so I stuck it outside the door, the towel. And when I did, I got locked out of the room. That's why I'm standing outside. So we're walking up and like one part, I don't think I had told her that I had like shit myself or she didn't quite believe me. So we walk into this entry area and there's a desk with like an attendant there. And I forgot the attendant was there. And we go through the door and I go, yeah, no, I really shit my pants. And then I see her out the corner of my eye, and I dared not even look at her to acknowledge her. And then I go, I'm just kidding. And it was all good. When you get in the car or in the elevator, nobody says anything. As soon as the door closes, I go, no, I shit the shit out of myself and blew up that fucking toilet. She's like, what do you mean you were joking? I'm like, I forgot that lady was there. So as we're going up the elevator, she's telling me her story. I'm like, you stuck the towel outside the door. somebody might pick that up. They're cleaning rooms right now.
Oh.
She's like, oh, blah, blah. And as I'm saying that, we come around the corner and there's the cleaning guy and he has a towel around his neck.
Fuck off,
Not joking.
dude.
That was just our first full day there
that's-
and the night getting there.
That sucks for that
Jesus.
guy. Hopefully, he never found the dookie.
If he did, it was black and it blended in.
Oh,
So what-
easy.
What did you eat?
Was
the
he
day
Cuban?
Before?
Must have been Cuban.
We just drank a bunch.
Yeah, those were
What
those were
did you
Smirnoff, those were Smirnoff ice shits.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
remember what I ate when we got to the island. The island. I have no idea. I don't remember a lot about that night.
Ice cream and White Claw.
Irish Kevin fucked me up. Carly iced me, and everything after that was a blur.
Nice.
I do know that I immediately saw the treasure shop right near the other pier, within walking distance of us. And I was like, I need to go there because I peeked in the window. I was like, they sell treasure coins, recovered coins from shipwrecks.
Yeah, you needed to get your booty.
So the day after the shitting incident was the wedding day.
Auspicious start.
I had not finished my vows. Carly decided 2 weeks before everything that we're going to write our own vows. And she wrote hers within like 3 or 4 days. She might have had some edits and stuff, but she was done pretty quick. I had a concept. I had a theme. And I had a bunch of notes and stuff written out, but I hadn't
You're
officially
writing an
written it.
essay?
No, they were all short. But
It starts with "Bitch, you fine."
Carly worked on hers at work, and she's got nothing to do, and I'm busy all fucking day. And then when we're at night, she wants to do stuff.
Yeah, sure.
So I told her, I'm going to write my vows today, and I'm going to go buy that necklace. And she got all pissed off, like, you're not buying a necklace the day of our wedding. Your vows aren't even done. I was like, no, I'm going. And I'm glad I did. It was inspiring to be in there, hear the lady's story. I told her about getting married that day. I'm getting married tonight. I'm going to wear this necklace there. She was super elated, and then she gave me like free some bracelets from the treasure for Carly. And she's like, yeah, here, you give it to your wife. It'll be a nice surprise. And so I surprised her on the boat with it, and she wore it.
Nice.
She
And she
so wears it,
totally
she loves it.
forgave you.
No, she didn't forgive me.
Yeah, I
Okay.
doubt that.
She wasn't that pissed off. She was just in like frantic mode, like we're getting married today. Oh my God,
No way.
Don't be. She had to get
I don't
ready.
believe that.
Her and
No.
all the moms had to go to her room and get ready starting at 12. That's when makeup and hair people showed
Nuh-uh.
up.
Jesus Christ.
And the ceremony, we didn't even board the boat until 6.
How fucking dolled up was she?
And she looked phenomenal.
well, yeah, there's fucking 6
You
hours
saw
worth
the
of.
photos. You know how long that shit fucking takes. She
I
probably.
saw it and go, cool.
I mean, no offense. She probably cried like 3 times while it was happening.
Oh, as soon as I rounded the corner and the first look they called,
No,
I'm just saying-
that's
she was
supposed to say
bawling.
that. That's rude.
the whole boat thing. Once
I'm
we
trash talking here.
Oh yeah.
No, she looked absolutely beautiful. I had like a couple
You
beers with
have
my
to say
dad and I
that.
hung out by the pool and I wrote my vows. It took me about 15 minutes once I got started from beginning to end. Had my dad read them. He cried. And then, so I did what's called an acrostic poem. So the first letter of each stanza spells out
Across
words.
stick.
Acrostic.
Across stick is with each leather.
What
A crop
the fuck
dick is like is.
Can we get
death.
a
Yeah,
Google
acrostic.
translation?
acrostic?
Do the dictionary.
Okay.
Do the dictionary down there.
John's right. But I was told acrostic because everybody was asking what style and somebody looked it up with their phone and they said acrostic.
Hear it. Play it. Play the sound.
Yeah, but
Acrostic.
A cross dick.
nah.
Acrostic. Do it again.
Acrostic.
He definitely said acrostic.
Nepal.
So anyways.
Yeah.
Oh,
my-
I know.
my
I know what it
acrostic
is
poem-
now.
I didn't write like a poem with rhyming words or anything. It just had different little
Well, that's
paragraphs.
kind of a.
But it was it just spelled out "I love you, Carly."
I would-
Carly, I love you.
I would like to off the cuff his acrostic. So he said it was Carly, I love you.
Oh my god.
C is for can't get enough of that ass. A, ass. R, really nice ass. L, love the ass. Y, why
not
not I
your
touching your
ass?
ass? I, love that ass. Y,
Got it.
am I still not
L.
touching this ass?
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, nice ass. U,
V,
oh,
very nice ass.
L O V V yeah,
E, extremely great ass.
Boom.
Is that what it was? I mean, like,
Yeah, what was that? What was that? What was
Did
that?
you-
Did I nail it? Did I
did
fucking
you read
nail
it that way?
No. It
So
was,
you just like read
No, it was. I said a bunch of little small short paragraphs for each letter.
Paragraph. Huh?
But did they know it was an acrostic?
How many sentences?
No,
per paragraph?
when I
For your
wrote it
own-
all out, for the first letter, I put like little boxes around them and stuff and decorated a little bit.
How many?
So then when I was done, I showed Carly we had books that we put our vows in. So I gave her my book and she looked through it and was like, "Oh my god, I didn't even realize."
Dude, I swear I used to have the gay
Ooh, look at
thing
me,
on
I'm Derrick,
here,
I'm
but I
thankful.
don't
my
have
first
it anymore.
sentence
Oh, there it
was
is.
"Carly, I love you," which like is the whole thing. So I gave it away right away.
Yeah, but I mean that makes sense. Derrick, you clever, thoughtful son of a bitch.
How long did it take you to
Fuck
read?
you. Yeah, it was like a 20-minute fucking.
Well, you
No,
said
no, we had-
a paragraph for each letter.
Yeah, no, literally they were like small little like
Note cards.
5 by 4 pages, 6 by 4 pages, and I did 3 pages, and hers was 3 pages as well. So it took us like each probably less than 2 minutes to read.
3 pages of.
Like
note
each
card?
paragraph was
Okay,
like literally
okay.
2,
Whatever.
maybe
That's
3
whatever.
sentences.
Was Carly's like?
Sounds like an essay.
I guess like you're pretty or whatever.
Oh, so while we're on the boat, within the first like
He's
20,
got a nice
30
butt,
minutes,
I guess.
But or whatever.
we had to go to the courthouse first thing. Once we got off the plane, Carly and I went to the courthouse. We had to get our marriage license.
Well, it is
paperwork.
Florida. You would have been in Rome.
So we
Go to the courthouse.
Oh, I see.
within the
Okay,
first
okay.
20 or 30 minutes on the boat, for whatever reason, somebody said, "Where's the marriage license stuff?" And my dad said, "Well, Derrick gave it to me. I put it in like this magazine that they had, like a big thick ass magazine, so the paper stayed nice." Gave it to my dad and said, "This is the stuff. Here's the rings." I was like, "You're gonna hang on to all that shit." So he was like, "Well, I put it in this knapsack." And then Carly's mom goes, "I took everything out of there and threw it away."
Why?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
I think it was her mom's sack, but my dad said, "Hey, save this stuff." And for whatever reason, she threw it all away. So everybody starts kind of like freaking out. All the parents were in car and I were just kind of looking at each other like, "We'll just get more paperwork tomorrow and they'll fill it out for us." But then I asked my dad, "You do have the rings?" And he starts like checking himself, like, "Yeah, I know, I got them somewhere." He had them, but like he was like in his full on panic mode.
Yeah, I can see Ron.
And then,
oh
like,
shit, what pocket are
It
they
felt
in?
like it was close to 2 minutes, but it was probably less than a minute. And the captain of the boat's at the wheel, and he just starts just shitting and grinning. He goes, "I have your paperwork right here." He goes, like, "As soon as you got on the boat, we asked for it. You gave it to us."
Seriously?
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh my god, I forgot about that."
That's great.
But like, it was
I'm
a whole
sure-
procession getting on the boat, and like the photographer, he's trying to get people to do stuff and stop
Probably
here,
happened
and
before
So
and
everybody's
shit,
paying
too.
attention and engaged
yeah.
in a different way.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait.
New
So
experiences.
was your dad your best man?
We didn't have best people; they were the audience.
He's holding the rings.
Yeah, gay. That's I just want to make fun of you for having your dad your best man.
Emotional damage.
Because I think it's
Other than that, it was a crazy party on the boat.
That's what you sound like right
They
now.
had a bunch of there was like a 2-person crew. So it was the captain and then like his first mate, I guess. His name was Ricky. He was awesome, funny as fuck. And then like he realized I had an Atosha coin, and he's like, "Oh my god, I got one too!" And so but he
Wait,
was cool as fuck.
So how much did these
My
coins
favorite picture
cost?
of the
How
whole
much did the
night
coin
is him.
cost, Derek?
yeah. It wasn't $2,000 because that's not original. It's stamped.
The silver is from the shipwreck, but they
Yeah.
took some of they found over like something like 11,000 1,100 and I want to say 53 80-pound silver bars.
Yeah,
Jeez.
so it's just
And
a bunch of silver.
they started
80 pounds.
melting some of the silver down out of that and repressing
Sure, yeah.
and recreating the coins out of the original
So
silver.
how much did it cost?
I gotta remember here. I think it was either 150 or 250. I want to say 150.
Sounds
Yeah, I'm
like-
pretty sure it was 150 and the chain was 30, so I paid like 180 a tax.
All right. What the fuck
Carly
is that?
got one too. She had a much smaller one, so I think hers ended up being like $90 with the chain and all.
And how many pounds is that?
So actually, it's called a pence, and so she explained to me on each side of it. There's one side with a cross, just like an axis more or less,
Mhm.
and then it has some indications. The indications are more about like the weight, who pressed it, stuff like that. The flip side is a bunch of different countries' insignias, and that tells you where you can spend it at back in those days.
What's it weigh?
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
I don't know, maybe an ounce. I have no clue.
I'm curious. Okay, because
Put it on a scale. You can scale.
because an 80-pound gold silver bar is $42,000. So I'm curious, what is that? So I'm curious, like how much money they're making stamping coins off of this $42,000 worth of gold bars.
So
and selling the whole thing
So I think
for like
what
Sure, they're
50
making
bucks or-
money.
So this is how it
$100
works.
or whatever.
She didn't say this
was,
specifically.
was it hundreds or
I'm
was
going to
it
tell you, John.
tens of dollars?
Stop.
Oh,
What do you mean hundreds or tens?
He said it was 150.
150 for the. I'm basically paying for the weight
Okay.
of the silver.
Okay, I missed that.
And then the artistry, I guess, of stamping it, and probably
Yeah.
the historical
Okay,
value.
that's-
Yeah, you gotta pay
that's
for a
great.
mint.
That's
Where you get a
perfectly-
fucking mint?
okay.
I don't
on
know.
that?
Maybe it's $100 in silver.
Okay.
Probably not even that.
I must have
I
missed
bet
that
it wasn't.
150
I bet it's
bucks.
not. I bet it's
Probably
like,
like
it's still fucking
$30 in
dope,
silver.
though.
I bet it's like fucking yeah. Would you say 30?
30 or
Yeah.
less.
Is it 20 or 30?
It's still sick though. Fuck.
Sure.
Well,
I
the
get it.
fact that it was all discovered on my birthday, I think, is really awesome for me.
Mm-hmm.
But so they split up the treasure amongst all the investors and then all the original crew. I think the crew had some of the largest investments in it because they were actually working and stuff. And she was there from basically the beginning to the end.
Hold on. Wouldn't the crew be long dead? It sunk in the 1600s.
The crew that discovered it.
Fuck you, Lane. Yes, and bitch.
At the time of
I
its
knew exactly what you were
discovery,
gonna go.
at the time, 1985, it was valued at something between $4 and $5 billion at that time.
Yeah.
So she has her cut. I think they literally just got the treasure. They split it up that way. Now, some of the investors might have gotten money, but she was saying that after discovery, they had to set up, like, and it wasn't even them. It was some other governing body set up a way of like evaluating for resale purposes. So they all made a lot of their money by, renting to a museum or literally selling it to people. When she first opened her shop, she said it was 20 or 25 years ago. She goes, I was selling like the original coins that were discovered, starting prices around $250. But she sold so many of those, so now the
they're
available
literally
ones have gone
rare
significantly
coins.
down. So now they're like starting at 2,000. So I think around that time when it started going up in value, they probably started melting down the bars. And like, oh, that's a way we can make money off the bars is by recreating the coins.
Could you Google that shipwreck law? So I heard the
Her cut was
it's
400,
cool,
valued at $400 million in 1985.
Whoa! Fuck me. Okay, well, that's a pretty dope ass retirement there.
Yeah.
I was listening to some like NPR thing about a podcast or whatever about this gold guy finding gold bars off the coast of. Oh, it doesn't matter. Basically, he thought he found them, then he abandoned the whole project because there's some international law where like shipwreck treasure is the property of either the originating or the destination. I can't remember which one it is.
It depends
can you
on
Google that.
If on the waters it's in.
Well, that's the thing. That's all the dispute. There's 3 disputes.
Yeah.
It's where it came from, where it's going, where it sank,
But no.
and who found it. That's 4.
But if it's
Okay.
if it's international
is
waters.
specifically for treasure at sea. It says ownership of discovered sea treasure depends on factors like location, like international water, probably, whether the find is considered salvage or treasure hunting, if the wreck is a military vessel, which are never considered abandoned, and the law of find versus law of salvage, which determines how title is transferred or retained. In U.S. waters, the Abandoned Shipwreck Act grants states ownership of shipwrecks, though the law of fines might apply if the owner has truly given up recovery efforts.
Oh man, yeah. So basically, you find a shipwreck, it's a fucking just nightmare, and you're gonna spend a bunch of money.
I think when they found this
There's a bunch of
Atosha,
movies
that's
made about that.
the Atosha is probably the biggest recovered shipwreck ever, and they only found half of it. I think a lot of laws were put in place after that because it created so much litigation. I used to watch documentaries on this when I was a kid, so it was crazy. I forgot it was at West Point or Key West, and just a crazy coincidence. And then it happened on my birthday too.
Yeah, it's dope.
If I go back to Key West again, if I can afford it, I am buying one of those $2,000 coins.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, speaking of shipwrecks.
Oh, so I forgot to tell you, the other half of the coin, the cross side, they call them pence. So if you ever heard the term like 2 pence, 4 pence, 6 pence, 8, where the cross mark is at, they would literally break the coins there. So each quadrant was a pence.
Interesting.
It probably depends on the size of the coin and the weight, but pence was the common term for whatever size.
Okay,
The
interesting.
4 pence piece.
Yeah, that's
An
interesting.
eighth would probably be pretty hard depending on the metal. You know,
They're really.
I mean, if you have a
squeezed.
larger one, 'cause like I said, they have stamps on the weight and all that shit on the back. If you have a larger one, you know, a quadrant might be, you know, 2 to 8 pence if you had a real big one or something. You know,
Man, good thing.
I
money's
did
all-
ask her, like, were they really bad at minting coins back then, or like, is it all like oblong shape? And she's
Well,
like,
yeah.
no, they didn't give a fuck. It was based on weight.
Yeah, it was just a boom.
She's like,
stamp.
they destroyed them. You know, they'd chop them up and
Yeah.
give you a pence.
makes
man.
sense.
You go with like with all
The pence makes sense.
And I wish we
Hearing-
still had the gold standard.
hearing all that really makes me glad that money is all made up right now. That's great.
What?
Well, I wanted to break up coins and weigh things.
That'd be fucking
Oh
great.
man,
Where
that's
your
so
money
much.
actually has value
Man, that's so much easier
instead
than,
of just some
than
numbers
having physical value.
in a computer.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like, do you even use money anymore?
yeah, it's so great.
Cash, coins. When was the last time you used coins?
I picked up a couple coins at a client's house because they were in a dryer vent.
Our
I
barber,
feel like you receive coins.
our barber was talking about how she
Pool
like,
tables.
she brings her coins in like once a year and cashes them in at
Yeah.
a bank or whatever. And it's like, I fucking don't have that many coins to do that anymore. You know?
I got a big jar I always collect. Anytime I use
Well, yeah,
cash
but-
and I get change, I
Well,
throw it
how
in there.
often do you use cash and get carried change home?
I mean, we use cash often enough, but not like, you know, for most purchases. I just have cash
Well,
on hand
well,
and
funny
usually use
enough,
it at the
so-
bar or something
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
to
you
say,
use it at like a festival.
When was the
you
last
know,
time
like-
a bar gave you coins and cash instead of just dollars?
They don't. They round up.
Exactly. I just
Well-
realized that. I mean, so I go to my local place, and like every time, I mean, I just give them the 20 for the bucket, and they give me $5 back. I'm like, is there tax involved here? Like,
I
what am
think
missing?
most bars or small businesses like that just automatically try to round up to make everything bills and easier.
I think they're recording the sales tax, but also, oh wait, no, it's a bar. Wait, food isn't. That doesn't matter.
Still
okay.
paying taxes.
Anyway, speaking of shipwrecks,
What else are we talking about?
Speaking of shipwrecks, my Hulu accidentally restarted. So I paused it for like a long time. I thought
Okay.
I forgot to keep pausing it. Anyway, so I'm watching Alien Earth.
Oh, I have not watched it
Ooh,
yet.
okay.
It's not over yet.
I've only seen the first episode.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah, serious.
I didn't realize that.
Dude, just the first episode I've seen, the production quality is like movie quality.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
really
they are
good.
supposed to be like mini movies, I think.
It's really good. I don't know if that's just like a bait and switch type of thing where it's gonna get worse later, or they're gonna have less cool shit later, or it's gonna get all talky or whatever. But they really get into the whole like cyborg thing, the whole
That's what it's always
this is
about.
of course they explain the origins of. They have this stuff. It's very interesting.
Well, that's what I was also confused about because it's supposed to be a prequel,
Yeah, it's a prequel.
to Aliens, but
Yeah.
like the aliens already exist.
Yeah, and that's why in the first movie, Alien, Weyland Yutani hijacks Bilbo to go and find the distress signal and get more eggs.
Oh.
That's what they're setting up, I think. It makes sense though, because Weyland Yutani goes, "Oh shit, get more of these."
Yeah. All right.
Because they got the specimens in this ship. Anyway, it's pretty cool. So yeah, so far the first episode's like an hour and a half.
Have you been watching Peacemaker?
I watched the first episode, and I just keep missing them. I just don't watch them, so I'm a couple
I
episodes
think
behind.
there's only 2 out or 3 out.
Okay, well, so I'm 2 behind then. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch that tonight. But I'm excited for that. I know the whole interdimensional thing is fun. Is that the
Yeah.
starts the DCU?
I'm not that thrilled about it so far.
Alien Earth?
No, Peacemaker. Have you seen Peacemaker?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. There's only 3 episodes out.
What's wrong?
It's, he just has a really, I don't know yet. I don't understand his motive anymore. It's like, why is he doing that? Why
He
would
switched
you do
sides,
that?
right?
To have a family
You don't even know what I'm talking about, though.
for the first episode. All right.
No. Either way, it's we'll see where they go. I'm not saying I don't
Alright.
like it, but
John, did you finally watch Death of a Unicorn?
Yeah, a while ago. Fuck, what's it? A month or so ago.
So why'd you put that on here?
Because we haven't talked about it.
We have, but I
talked
watched
about
it.
Yeah, when you watch it,
that's right. What'd you think?
it's good.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was those fun movies that like you don't see anymore. That's like independent, goofy, weird ass fucking movies.
Well, it like has like some good big people in it. you
Yeah,
know?
obviously. But it's like this is movies from like pre-COVID type of movies where people would come out
Oh, I
with
say
crazy
even
shit.
before that. I would
What?
say like
Well, you know what I'm
early
saying?
2000s.
You know what I'm saying? Like crazy movies like for example, last time we talked about The Wall from 2016 with Matt Damon, Willem Dafoe, and
We've never talked about that because
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the wall that and
No, I don't
Pedro
know.
Pascal, like one of Pedro Pascal's first movies or early big movies. It's a massive, high budget Chinese movie where they defend the Wall of China from crazy alien monster invaders. For 2016, a theatrical release, and it did numbers. You cannot make that movie today. And then Unicorn came out, and people loved it. I'm like, yes, do more weird shit, please.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Tired of
Unicorn went
superheroes.
straight to Netflix or something.
No, it was in theaters. I saw it in theaters.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's been a lot of well, either way, if you go, I mean, they're only in theaters for like a month, and then they go straight to Netflix or Amazon. But
yeah.
I think hopefully Hollywood has figured out that you don't need to spend millions of dollars on a budget for a movie. You can make smaller scale movies, and they do well, like Weapons or F1 and Sinners. All Warner movies, DC also.
Yeah.
As
Of course, with Sinners, you had a hell of a a very popular leading man. So I mean, I can see how that
still
would work.
though, just an unknown movie. And the same with Death of a Unicorn. I don't know that's not Warner, probably not. But
My
I'm just-
home button is making that noise
the what?
when I exit.
I turned it down.
Like, oh yeah, dude, okay, yeah.
It's been down forever though.
Because like for some reason I hit weird. Like on my phone is making that weird sound. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Derrick, I finished X-Files.
Oh, the entire series.
Entire series. You did not tell me.
Don't spoil it. I'm not gonna watch it.
So the last one.
You didn't tell me.
I think there was something that happened after the last ones I watched,
The
which
bang?
was when they first brought it back, and they had like 6 episodes or something.
Yeah.
The
And then
girl with the scoop marks. I haven't seen anything
and
new
then they
after
did
that.
10 after that.
Okay, and that's with the new people.
No, there's no new people.
They introduced the replace. Well, no, that actually came on the early side.
Yeah, that was Robert
That was
Patrick.
a lone gunman.
I would love to. I was thinking about buying that DVD, but
It's
that
good.
they never replaced Mulder and Scully when they came back.
No,
Final
they had
10
those
episodes.
kind of like
They had
younger
Robert,
people that are like
They,
them.
they had Robert Patrick for a little while. Terminator, T1000. When David Duchovny
When they
wanted
did
to step
those
away.
6 after like however many years after the series had ended earlier in the 90s or whatever, they had the younger investigators that were basically like Mulder and Scully made over.
They were in the original ones too, though.
No, this was.
I'm telling you, Derek, I watched the entire series, all 11
well,
seasons.
I also know sometimes how you are, but there's.
What do you mean you know how I am? Those characters were
So
all
Mulder and Scully, as older when they brought it back,
Yes.
all right, they had 2 other investigators that were like young ones, like when Mulder and Scully first started.
Yes, they did, but they were like side characters.
Yes, that's all I'm saying is those people got
No,
introduced.
you were saying they were trying to replace Mulder and Scully.
well, after
with,
the first 6 or 8 episodes or whatever they brought it back for that short run,
yes,
I assumed that if it was going to get picked up again, they would get phased in as the main characters.
Did you see? You haven't seen the ending with their child.
Out of the original run, yeah, I saw that.
What? Tell me.
The 90s run.
Well, what did you see?
The cult fucking kidnaps Scully and forces her to give birth on their fucking plantation
Okay.
or whatever, and then she gives birth, and they're all like, "Oh, nothing happened."
But then
and she's talking to Mulder, and she's like, "Well, how do we explain this?" And he said something along the lines of like, "We both know what the answer to that is. It's their kid."
yeah, that's what they think.
Yeah. So in the original run, yeah, I'm aware of all that.
But then they
and
gave,
in fact, we've talked about
but
this
then
on the
they,
show.
but then they gave up the baby. You didn't tell me about that.
I don't remember
That's
that.
how the original series ended.
Okay,
Is they gave up the baby.
I don't remember that.
Because the baby was like controlling that fucking metal
Oh,
plate
that's right.
from
She
the
had-
spaceship.
and the fucking bassinet.
Yep. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Okay. So I mean, do you want me to spoil the whole series
I've seen
for you now?
Okay, no, well,
The final 10.
what is available?
The
to
baby
stream?
is not the baby. It's not.
got swapped.
It's Scully's baby.
Okay, so alien implant or government alien psyop bullshit.
Who's Mulder's father?
He was part of the original Majestic 12, wasn't he? or something like that.
No, see, this was even introduced in the original series.
The
Yeah, his
Magnificent-
dad was somehow involved in the alien conspiracy.
Oh,
I
it's a
thought.
Yes,
Magnificent
in the
Seven.
first early seasons.
Yeah, I thought he was like in.
Who was his real
He
dad?
was part of Majestic 12.
You don't know who his real dad is.
I believe it's called
Is it the Smoking
Magnificent
Man?
Seven.
Of course, it's the Smoking Man.
All right.
What?
Deep Throat.
Well,
Magnificent Seven.
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe you might need to rewatch the series because there's things you miss when you watch it.
I haven't watched the whole thing in definitely over 10 years.
Well, you told me you used to turn it on all the time just to
No, I still do. I put just whatever random episodes are on that Comet TV.
Yeah. Well, okay, I see. You just turn it on when it's on.
I think
You're
they're
probably getting
going
all the
through everything
classics.
chronologically, but it's just
You
you
just
know
hit- you
whatever
get the
whenever I
classics.
jump in is what it's on. What is
Well,
it streaming on? And is it all episodes of canon?
It was on Hulu, and I think it moved to Disney now.
Oh, I think I have Disney.
And there's no ads on Disney. And then we kept getting locked out of the Disney account, and I think we ended up going back to Hulu to finish it off.
I don't have Hulu.
Yeah, that's fair. There's ads on Hulu, but
bundle.
honestly,
I have
it's
the
worth
bundle.
it because like when I watched X-Files as a kid, a lot of times when they would start getting like the inner workings of the FBI and it was getting like political sabotaging stuff, like that's when I would like kind of tune out, you know.
Well, there's basically
I
two
needed like a monster
storylines.
episode. I needed a monster episode
Exactly.
to really enjoy it
That's
as a kid.
There's two types of episodes. There is the main storyline that basically is the alien conspiracy, government cover up, or whatever the hell it is they're doing ultimately.
Yeah.
And then there's the creature
The
feature.
monster of the week one. Yeah. So as a kid, those are the ones that like I would always watch the intro and be like, is this going to scare me this week or is it going to be boring? Or, all right, can I not watch it because I'm going to have nightmares?
So Hulu, have you watched the new King of the Hill season?
Yes.
Okay.
My brother loves it. I haven't seen it.
I'm watching right now.
How far are you?
6 episodes, right when the Min and Khan episode.
Oh, you saw the end of it?
Well, yeah,
They're getting divorced?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
don't want to spoil. That's step.
Did you see the one with what's
Well,
John Redcorn's son's name?
Joseph.
Joseph and Bobby are working at that restaurant or something together. Bobby's a cook.
Yeah.
I've seen clips here and there online, and he's talking about like he feels discriminated against as a white man.
Yeah. So yeah,
The guy like looks at him. Bobby's like, "No, just don't say anything."
yeah. There was a
Exactly what you're talking
yeah. There was like season like episode 4, I think maybe 2 or 4, 2 or 3 or 4, whatever. Basically, he starts a robata restaurant, which is like a Japanese charcoal grill restaurant, basically. And he can't get a supplier because the only supplier in Dallas is a Japanese guy who won't sell it to him because he's not Japanese. Come to find out, the guy is a black guy who's adopted by Japanese guys, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And everyone's getting pissy, and Bob's like, "No! I need stop it!" It's a funny episode.
Let's talk about the first episode
but no,
because that
but-
one won't spoil much for
But
you.
what I want to talk about, not the show itself, what happenings, it's King of the Hill style, whatever. The voice changes are very weird. Not bad weird, but like
No, Dale is
jarring.
bad. Dale is bad.
It's Toby Huss, which is fine.
I don't
because
care. It's bad.
I know, but you also have to factor in the timeline doesn't make any fucking sense.
So that's what I wanted to talk about the
Yeah,
first episode
so-
where you find out. So they spent 15 years
No,
in Saudi
no,
Arabia.
No,
What?
no, 7, because
They
Bobby's
don't-
21.
They've only been off the air for 7
Bobby's
years.
20. No, Bobby's 21 in the new show.
Oh.
So it's only been 7 fucking years. How the fuck do they go? Because like, I googled
Well,
this.
that's the thing. When did the show end?
Doesn't matter.
When Bobby was 13.
Well, he's
it'd
been
be 8
13 the
years.
entire time.
Right, but now he's 21, so
In what
7 years have
year
changed.
did it end? That's what I was trying to ask.
2013, I think. It ended in 2013.
So
I think.
12 years.
It doesn't matter. Bobby
Here's
was
the point.
13 for how many seasons?
Here's what's throwing me off is it's only been that long.
They went to Saudi Arabia
Yeah, working for
propane.
working for
Yeah, he had a propane
Aramco.
job. And I was actually wondering, was that from like the final season of King of the Hill?
No. The final season was Bobby and him grilling out back. That's why he wants to cook.
Sure.
It comes up later with like anyway.
Yeah.
But so what's throwing me off is I've googled it and I go approximate ages of the Hank and Peggy and Boomhauer and Dale and Bobby, Bill. They're all like everyone kind of factored in early 40s.
So
And then
so they should just
7
be-
years later, they're now all 60s and retired. This doesn't make any sense. It's throwing me off because Boomhauer looks like shit. It's weird. It's very strange. Like
Yeah,
this doesn't
I
make any sense.
I didn't really think about it that much.
Yeah, that
part,
threw me off.
But Dale's voice really did bother
Yeah.
me.
Now, so Dale's voice is Toby Huss.
Pocket
You know, Cotton. Toby Huss. You know, he just stepped in for Johnny Hardwick. Who's
Yeah,
dead.
yeah. I'm
Now-
glad there was no Luann or Lucky
Yes.
or someone. There was another one too.
I can't. I don't remember. I've only seen half the season, but then Khan and Joseph were replaced by ethnically accurate voice actors. So Khan is Ronnie Chang from Daily Show, and
He's actually from Laos.
he's Asian. I don't know,
Who-
Asian
oh,
enough.
the original Khan
fucking
wasn't even
know.
Asian.
The original Khan was Toby Huss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude.
don't-
Yeah,
okay, I
Toby
don't
Huss
know-
did a lot of heavy
Who
lifting
the
in that
fuck
show.
is Derrick? Do you know who Toby Huss is?
Yeah,
No.
you know who the fuck Toby
Well,
Huss is.
obviously I know what he sounds like in multiple.
Cotton and Khan. Yeah, Toby Huss. He's in a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Hell, fuck, he's in Weapons. You just
Yeah.
fucking saw it. Down Periscope, he's the Mike. Nitro. He's Nitro. I've been thinking of a regular. I've been thinking of a nickname. How about this, Mike? Fucking love that.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
But then Joseph was replaced by Tia something, a Native American actor.
Well,
voice actor.
Redcorn died, right?
No, so Jonathan Joss recorded all his
Redcorn
lines.
died in the original run, didn't he?
No.
Explosion?
No. That was
Jesus.
Buckley.
Oh, that yeah,
You
Buckley.
fucking cretin.
Creighton.
Cretan.
No,
Yeah.
look it up.
Doesn't matter. Everybody says Cretan here. Go
That's-
back to your origin country.
Push it.
The hell was that?
Either I'm a.
I'm gonna be the next Hokage.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Loser! You're a loser!
Loser.
Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
Do Baja Blast right next to it.
I'm about to go down to Taco Bell and give me a Baja Blast.
That was good.
That's it. I'm gonna kick your ass. Then I'm gonna reenact kicking your ass. I'm not messing around. I have proven I can kick your ass.
Either way.
So Jonathan Joss did all his lines before he
Okay,
died.
good for him.
What? He's dead.
I know.
He
Good.
was-
Rest in peace.
he
All
was
of them.
hate
And
murdered.
Tom Petty.
He was hate murdered.
No, he wasn't.
Jonathan Joss was hate murdered
A lesbian killed him,
for being.
or a trans person killed him.
Yeah, the whole thing we talked about. We talked about.
So that there's no hate murder. It's just hate.
And then murder because he's dead now.
But it's not a hate crime.
It's still hate murder.
There's no.
He's also gay, so it's a hate crime.
Does hate? No, it's not.
He's gay. It's
not
hate
if
crime.
it's a trans person that committed the crime.
It's still a hate crime because
They didn't kill him because he's gay.
You kill him. He's a bad neighbor. What?
Yeah, they killed him because of a disagreement. It's just a fucking art. It's
Whatever.
Kill. It's does the court system?
He's dead. It's sad.
Either way, I like that they went away and came back and were like confused by the way America is. Just like the simple thing of like the bike lane, and they couldn't turn into their
Yeah.
alleyway
That's funny.
anymore.
Oh, the addition of Keith David. Perfect. Chef's kiss. Fuck yeah. The neighbor. Keith David.
Oh, the black guy.
Yeah. Yes. Keith David.
Well, who the fuck is Keith David? Like,
Just you fucking know who the fuck Keith David is if you listen to him. He is a very iconic black voice. Okay, literal.
okay, then you guys say like Keith David from. Well, you just went to the same thing. I thought.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
look
searching
up Keith David soundboard.
Okay. Pretend it's Thanksgiving and this bread is a turkey. Oh my God, it's so juicy.
I love that.
Look up Keith David.
I mean,
soundboard.
Keith David was barely even in it. He was in the intro.
No, he's in multiple episodes.
Barely. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking click on it.
One fucking button.
Oh, shut up, bitch.
Big talk for someone who's also on a leash.
What did you say?
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I don't think that was from it. Either way, it's worth a watch. I enjoyed this series.
Yeah,
I thought it
watching
was
it.
like, I don't know. They didn't try to go weird with it.
I was hoping to be farther along, like Bobby in his 30s or something. having his own successful restaurant.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff. And I'm like, this didn't need to happen.
Boom Hour beatbox.
There you go.
Quit it.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. He's talking. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Take it. It's like sex. All right. Well, fuck it. Just run it. There's only a couple of them.
It's all sloppy and no joke.
Next. Just fucking do it.
Nice to see you again, Jordan.
What the hell is that?
Go.
No!
That boy ain't right. Dang it, Bobby.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
And then I kicked him in the testicles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It's worth watching.
Yeah, but I just don't. I don't know.
I have not seen
but-
Naked Gun. Or Derrick, did you just add those? Or
No,
what's going on?
I had a Naked Gun. He did Spinal Tap.
I haven't seen Spinal Tap either. I haven't seen the original.
They have a new one. You never saw the
I
original?
never saw the original.
We go to 11.
Yeah, that's all everyone knows about it. Have you
You
seen
can't
it?
dust for vomit.
Yeah, when I was graduated high school.
What do you know? What else do you remember about it?
They were trying to do this big monolithic
Stonehenge.
structure of Stonehenge.
Yeah.
And but they never gave specifications on the size, so they
did.
wrote it on state.
No, they wrote it down, but they put instead of 1 comma for
yeah.
feet, it was 2 for inches.
So it's like this little
Yeah.
tiny stone. It's like
And they got midgets dancing around it.
That's great.
And then there's "Smell the Glove" was the album title, and like they couldn't. There was like a pretty lady in like a leather glove, whatever. And so they couldn't do it. So there's a black album, and Shark Sandwich was. I've only seen it once. I remember too much about it.
It's just extreme.
It's so funny.
dry British humor.
It's very Caddyshack-ish, like silly. Caddyshacky and like kind
They're
of
just fucking
airplane.
idiots, and they're
Airplane
oblivious
type.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting stuck in the pods. Like they come down these pods and they can't, like the bass player can't get out of his while everyone's performing. It's fucking.
Anyways, they're making a new Spinal Tap, so it's like the band's getting back together. And then I saw a preview for it, and they're getting interviewed by somebody, and they're like, "So, how did you get selected for this show?" I don't remember what he said. Like, "Oh, Megan Trainor, thought this was a stupid show." Some random fucking like B musician.
And we're also getting a Spaceballs too.
That's been talked about for a little while.
No, it's going forward. There's like people attached to it.
It's been in the works for 35 years.
Yeah, Spaceballs 2: The Search for More Money.
Yeah.
Why do we just get sequels?
Yeah.
I feel bad for the kids that don't have their own.
What about the children?
Like, what about their own fucking?
Oh, somebody
shit?
please think of the children.
They just have to relive our sequels and like shitty 80 movies done over again.
Did you watch the new Naked Gun?
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
After about an hour, it's like an hour. It's an hour 30 minutes, but after about half the movie, I'm like, okay, yeah. That's funny.
Wait, did you go in theaters?
No, I watched it at home. But I just watched on Sunday. It was funny, but I kept forgetting what I was watching, and then there's this gag. I go, oh, fuck, it's funny, and then there's like,
It drags for an hour and a half.
I mean, kind of like,
just get to it.
The gag is good for 20 minutes at a time, like the old Police Squad show. The Naked Gun movie is kind of paced out enough and did less ridiculous shit. I don't know. It seemed like it was trying too hard to be. The opening of the movie is great. The introduction of Pam Anderson, all that shit, a bit's funny, and then it kind of, I lost interest. I legitimately lost interest.
All right. So you're not really selling it on us.
I'll watch it if I get a
Oh, yeah,
chance.
definitely watch. It's funny.
That's kind of like other reception I read about it. It's just like, yeah, it's doing the Naked Gun thing,
I mean, the obviously I know what I'm watching, but the premise is interesting. It's a little weak, but it's interesting.
There's no OJ Simpson.
Has there been a better comedy?
Oh, well, yeah, but that's
this
apples
year,
and oranges,
like,
man.
is-
Apples and oranges. You cannot.
No,
Police
is Billy or Happy Gilmore 2 better?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, way better.
Okay, because I just
way
rewatched,
better.
rewatched that again. Still think Travis Kelce's terrible in it.
Yeah.
But
Well, see, so
Crashing the
Naked
golf
Gun-
cart was probably my favorite part.
yeah, that is good.
So
it's such a trope, but they pulled it off
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
I love the one where Haley Joel Osment turns all the way around. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. I just ugh.
That was weird.
I love that. So
do that
I
again.
think the Naked Gun originally was so popular, and then it kicked off those terrible movies like Action Movie and
Not another teen movie.
Not Another Teen Movie. Yeah, all those like parody movies that.
Well, he even was in them.
Comedies
Was
with
it
no
Leslie
joke.
Nielsen
No.
in them?
Well, so when Naked
He
Gun,
was.
he was Naked Gun, and then scary movies, and then like superhero movie, action movie, all these like parody movies that aren't
To tell you the
no
truth,
jokes, all sight gags.
the Wayland brothers did that first, though. They made Scary Movie and Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
And then it went out of their hands.
And then it went. Then it became its own beast.
Yeah.
But I think Naked Gun started the whole goofy sight gag shit, and it was picked back up. It was picked
that's
up.
Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks like does the parody of every like famous movie. Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, but
Frankenstein.
that actually has
Frankenstein.
no. I mean, they straight just sight gags.
Spaceballs.
That's not just sight gags. It's a great fucking story.
Spaceballs,
funny
Lunchbox.
talks,
The
funny.
kids
How
love
is that
this
not
one.
a sight gag?
I mean, it's funny,
Was-
funny dialogue, funny interactions. It's not just stupid shit like superhero movie. You know what I'm saying? Or Meet the Spartans. That's kind of funny actually. Will Sasso was good in that one. Yeah, I'm saying those like garbage parody movies.
Well, they're garbage. I know that. Like, I know I've seen some of them and I don't remember them. You know.
Good.
Yeah.
Airplane. Great.
Great.
Well, that's not a parody movie. That's just a fucking.
Doesn't have
hilarious
to be.
movie.
Yeah,
It's
that
great.
one's is on its own.
Yeah.
Unsolved Mysteries guy being one of the main characters. I love when he's walking into the airport and all those people are trying to sell him shit. He's just like working his way through the crowd,
Hare
beating the
Krishna.
shit out of them all.
Yeah.
Fucking shoulder flips the Hare Krishna guy. Fuck.
I guess
Anyway,
was Blazing Saddles really like a parody or is Western?
they're just making fun of Clint Eastwood at that point
Was
because
it?
it was a Western movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw that meme that was like, it was the Gene, what the fuck, the main guy.
Paging Dr. Faggot. Dr. Faggot.
Who's the sheriff? Blazing Saddles.
Gene Wilder.
Yeah, Gene Wilder.
No, it's the black guy.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know his
well,
name.
afterwards, yeah. So it's like the meme. It was like whatever, and it was like, "Hey fellas," and he pulls out. I can't remember the actor's name, but the black guy, and it said like, pumpkin spice. Where the white women at? And just like, yes, it is that season, isn't it?
Oh, that's funny.
It's pumpkin spice and yoga pants season.
Help me! Help
I'm
me!
fine with that.
I'm excited. Y'all dancing around like a bunch of Kansas City.
That's
I'm
why I
not
played it.
saying
That's why I played it.
Yeah.
Die, you space faggot.
What else are we talking about?
Oh fuck.
Oh, we talked about fake music
The Schmear
making
campaign.
money for the fake audience. That's about the Spotify.
We've talked about it. Okay.
Yeah, we talked about
I
that.
thought we might have.
I got Pink Pony Club stuck in my head.
That's your own fault.
You literally played it.
Whatever. You listened to it.
Yeah, it's a fucking banging
You want to talk about UFOs?
I would love to.
Oh,
You mean
God.
you got me intrigued?
Ugh.
I got a number of stories here, but
I
there's
forgot
something that dropped today. Have
I
you
forgot
guys
to bring
seen?
my new hat I have.
Is it a UAP hat?
It's a cap. And it's like a
Cap.
dad cut or whatever, and it just says tinfoil.
Dad cut.
Yeah, I don't know. It sits weird on my
That's
fucking
a weird
head.
like tall back.
No, it's just like flat. It's like I don't know. It's kind of sunken.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, so this was an interesting one. Okay, it's kind of it's
Stop it.
It's a bit of a longer
can't-
read. I can
You
get
pick up
through.
your phone and it does it.
But it wasn't just this. This was the originating post, but there was a bunch of stories that spun off of this that not proved what the guy said is true, but
Even
that
turned
it was
down.
actually picked up by other news outlets and stuff.
I'm sorry, Derrick. John's distracting me with a random noise. Did you disconnect your Bluetooth?
Yeah, get rid of that.
Okay.
All right, so this is I think it's a clip from one of the stories that was getting going around in some media circles here a few weeks ago. So I'll just read it. It's a little bit long, so we can take breaks here.
Summarize it.
It's been a while since I read it because I posted all this shit because we haven't met up since July.
Ooh, we gonna take turns doing news anchor style.
I worked at NASA for 11 years. The aliens contacted us in 2025, and we said nothing. The story basically encapsulates how there was actually, they were picking up with our, not radar, satellite dishes, repetitive noise that they know, like they were getting it often enough and in certain frequencies, as well as patterns, that was like, this just cannot be some weird.
It's the signal signal that shouldn't exist.
I call the next one. Okay, next paragraph.
Shut up, John.
Next paragraph.
We were never supposed to tell. Shut up.
I want to read the next one. You don't get to Bogart
I read a
words.
sentence. Be quiet. We were never supposed to tell, but I'm tired of hiding.
Do it in a voice.
This is probably the last thing I'll. What voice do you want?
No.
We were never supposed to tell. We were tired of hiding.
No. This is probably the last thing I'll ever publish online under my real name. My hands are shaking even as I type this. Maybe it's guilt, maybe it's fear, maybe both. I spent 11 years working inside NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. I wasn't some high-level director or anything, just a systems engineer with security clearance and a curious mind. I worked on signal decoding systems, encryption protocols, and later AI-driven pattern recognition for space data. Nothing glamorous.
It seems pretty interesting to
We're just men.
Glamorous.
Just innocent men.
Processing data in different ways, I guess.
But in May 2025, something landed on my desk that changed my life. Something, ... not from Earth. There's no space after that period.
You're not supposed to read the ...
Too bad. And what followed over the next 6 weeks was the greatest cover-up I've ever witnessed. Bigger than Roswell. Bigger than Area 51. This was contact. Real contact! And they made it. Bury it! And now I'm breaking silence because I can't sleep at night anymore. The signal that shouldn't exist. Lane, back to you.
On May 29th, 2025, we got an unusual alert from our deep space listening array in California. We track thousands of noise bursts every day. Solar radiation, comets, satellite interference. Mostly junk, but this was a tight band, laser precise, and coming from a fixed location. Proxima Centauri B.
Oh,
if you don't know.
God had it.
Proxima?
Centauri.
Centauri.
Centauri B.
Read the next one.
Centauri B. No, wait. Proxima B is the closest Earth-like exoplanet we know about. About 42 light years away.
4.2.
We
fuck.
always hoped it could have life, but we never got much from that direction. Until that day. A message we couldn't ignore.
This is fake.
Yeah, it seems fake as fuck.
Yeah.
The signal came in pulses. First, we thought it was a repeating binary, 1011011101. But then someone, a new guy on the AI team, ran it through our experimental semiotic decoder. That tool was built to recognize non-human symbolic logic. Basically, if aliens sent out language, not based on sound or letters, this could help identify the patterns. The result? A perfect mathematical sequence. Then another. Then another. It ended with a prime number set. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, repeated 5 times. That's not a natural formation. That's a signal. When we layered the waveforms... Signature. When we layered the waveforms, we modulated harmonics embedded in the gaps, like someone whispering between the beeps. We boosted the frequencies. That's when we heard it.
The beeps and the sweeps
voice.
and the creeps.
What we thought was a voice, speaking in tones we couldn't quite parse. Not in English, not any human language, but rhythmic, deliberate, alive. They're aware of us. We worked 72 hours straight. Multiple departments got pulled. Linguists, code breakers, even a couple people from DARPA who just showed up unannounced.
By June 2nd, we had enough to conclude this signal was deliberate. It was being sent repeatedly, once every 88 minutes. It contained structural, symbolic communication. Gotta sneak in 88. It was aimed directly at Earth. That same day, my boss, who I won't name, came into the lab and told us to stop everything. He was the smoking man.
This has been elevated to level 7 clearance, effective immediately. All data is compartmentalized. No external communications, no logs. This is no longer under NASA jurisdiction. He was sweating when he said it. I'd never seen him like that before. The meeting that changed everything. We had a closed-door meeting on June 4th. Only 14 people. Phones locked. No internet. Just one screen showing a waveform. A man from some agency I still don't know the name of, he never introduced himself, stepped in and said, "What you're looking at is first contact. We've confirmed it through multiple arrays in Australia, India, and European Space Agency. The signal is not terrestrial. It's not a satellite. It's not military. It's intelligent." We sat in silence. Then he said, "There will be no announcement."
why they decided to stay quiet. According to this man, the government had a protocol in place since the 80s for something like this. It was called, quote, Echo Directive, unquote. Not public, not even available through Freedom of Information Act, FOIA. In case of confirmed contact, they would evaluate threat levels based on signal content behavior, monitor global social response to any leaks.
Delay disclosure indefinitely if risks to national unity or economic stability were determined to be too high. Guess what? The decision was made within 48 hours. Don't tell the public, not because it was dangerous, but because it was too big, too destabilizing. The message wasn't hostile, but it was clear. Here's the closest translation we can get from the AI. We see you. You are close. We extend observation. Contact is international. What? No.
Intentional.
Intentional.
Intentionally.
Approach is slow. Prepare for proximity.
That's my date night. Prepare for proximity.
And then the rest of your date night goes like this. The cover-up. On June 6th, all remote telescope access was locked out. Private astronomers who picked up anomalies were contacted or, in some cases, silenced. One amateur in UK uploaded a video of the Proxima B pulses on TikTok. It got 3 million views in 8 hours. Then the video disappeared. His account was banned. He posted on Reddit once after that saying, "They came to my house." Then nothing. The few media outlets that started covering strange radio bursts suddenly dropped the story. I know. I tried sending tips anonymously. Then they never responded. Even the Reddit thread I started under a burner was removed in 5 minutes. It was like they're trying to shout into a void.
What you need to know. So here we are. It's July 25, and no one's talking about it anymore. The public missed their chance. The news cycle's moved on, but it's the signal. It hasn't stopped. The pulse is still quieter now. But if they know we're ignoring them, as if they know we're ignoring them, and I can't help but wonder what will happen if we keep pretending we didn't hear. Maybe this was a test. Maybe they were watching how we'd react. And if the answer was fear and silence, what kind of message does that send back?
Why I'm telling you this. I don't want fame. I don't want attention. I want truth. You don't have to believe me. Honestly, part of me hopes you don't, because that means you'll try to prove me wrong. This guy's a fucking idiot. And maybe I'm doing that. You'll start digging. Maybe you'll find what I found. There are files still out there. Copies, signals logged by amateurs, snapshots saved before the purge. Some of you already have them. I see you in the forums. Don't stop. Don't give up. We made contact, and we're blowing it. We didn't make
link
contact.
below.
Link below.
So here's the link.
Click the
it's
link.
from Medium.
The fuck does that mean?
Medium's quite widely circulated.
it's
well, I don't want to say circulated more. It's all online.
It's fully bullshit.
Yeah.
Then,
That's kind of right.
So it links to the story. I worked at NASA for 11 years. The aliens contacted us in 25, and we said nothing.
It says member-only story. Are you a member?
No.
Oh,
you can't read it all.
You know, I don't
sign up.
2 reasons I know it's bullshit. Would you like to hear them? Too bad. Alpha Centauri B, that's from The Last Starfighter. First off, the 80s movie where the kid gets the high score in the video game and goes to space and fights.
Was that 1988?
And then the 88 is a reference to
aliens, Nazis.
No. Well,
yeah,
Nazi
aliens.
Nazi aliens. Alien Nazis.
Back to the Future.
A call out to Nazis.
88 miles an hour.
Call out to. John.
I heard that as Back to the Future because of the whole sciencey outsidey shit. Okay, I guess space Nazis. What is this? What is this fucking Iron Moon now?
No, alien Nazis. They're not space Nazis. They're just alien Nazis.
Yeah, from space.
There's a second aliens. Comment on this thing. It. 88, you say? Suspicious. Alien Nazis? Another guy said he had me interested until the quieter now, almost like they know we're ignoring them. It would take more than 4 years for them to receive a reply from us at the speed of light. They told everyone a story to see who would leak. You failed the security check.
Trump is in contact with the Palladians.
You mean the philanderers and pedophiles?
Pleiadians. Oh,
what's the? I can smell the LLM writing.
What does LLM mean?
I don't know. I think that's like a way to dictate things.
Yeah, what is that? Two hats? What nationality is what? What is this autofill?
I wasn't even.
It's a writing style of large language model, LLM, often called AIs. AIEs.
Well,
It's characterized by overly formal tone, predictable sentence structure, and specific vocabulary choices.
Can we go back to the X article?
I'll go back to search history. What ethnicity is? What was that autofill?
Who posted this?
Right, some jackass.
Yeah, click on
Ruby.
Click on Ruby.
Click on it. Ooh,
Has a
that's
British flag
Zodiac.
with UFO flag for their profile picture.
And their banner is a Zodiac killer.
Oh yeah,
think.
you're right. I bet you're right.
Not
September 8th, the posting, Dr. Salvatore Pace bravely outs the very arbiters of truth who are leading the public disclosure movement as gatekeepers. And then some people's names.
Well, in honesty, this guy probably just reposted that Medium article into his fucking, you know.
Well, like I said, he's got a bunch of quotes in there. I think this is, like I said, it's a section from the article.
Yeah, I bet you're right. So
It's a fun story.
either way, what else was on UFO?
It's a fun creepypasta.
Is that the same one?
So here's a crazy one. They just had a congressional hearing. I think it was today.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't figure out what the fuck I was looking
released.
at.
There's been a bunch recently.
So this is like
So
over the
UFOs
ocean.
zipping across an ocean, and then a
It's the Tic Tac.
Hellfire missile came in and hit it, and it like
Oh.
splits the missile in half, kind of like tumbles around and takes off again. The missile's coming up anytime. So
Breaking.
it's an orb
New
that's
UAP
right in the
video
center of
shows
it.
an
It's the orb.
MQ-9
Here's the
Reaper
Hellcat,
Oh.
and then you see all these little pieces of the missile here, and the ship just kind of takes off. No, I think they
it
show.
kind of looks like it fell though a little bit.
Here's another view of it, though.
This is when it zoomed out. You can still see it traveling.
This is the congressional hearing people talking right now.
Yeah, where's the missile?
It's missiles coming
Pointing
in.
at
Here's
you,
the
fuck.
object.
No, that's the object.
It's not the
oh,
missile.
fuck.
It's coming in, though.
Mr. Knapp, do you have you heard about
Oh, this might have been post missile
events
contact.
like this?
Start again. Run it
Yeah,
back.
go back to the.
There you go.
Because it, I mean, it
Here.
looked like it fell.
It did look like it dropped altitude.
Yeah,
or just
like-
sped up.
or-
Hold on.
Or it like.
Or did it speed up?
It spun, I think.
Yeah, it looks
Kinda
like
like
it kind of
wobbled.
spins.
Looks like it's going sideways.
Like it just kind of. Well,
This look like-
it's tilted.
It's like a
to
flying
fly.
sideways.
Yeah, they tilt to fly sideways.
This was
Ooh.
filmed
See,
by a
yeah,
drone they
yeah.
had.
Yeah, so it gets dinged and then it goes and it drops off.
But it's,
I
it
don't
was
know.
kind
There's a
of.
lot of material there.
Hey,
I don't know.
This is what they shared with Congress, and they
This is
had
when it zoomed
representatives from each branch of the
Still see it
military there.
traveling.
And they were asking them questions like, are you aware of any object that can take that impact and split the missile in half? And they're all like, no. Are you aware of anything like in our arsenal
Mr.
or
Knapp,
technology?
I don't know if I believe the video, but I believe the people.
Video was actually filmed in October of last year by military cameras. This is all confirmed. Like the military
a Reaper
provided
drone.
this, and Congress got a
Well,
hold of it and
but-
had a session on it today.
Okay, good. I mean, like I said, I don't. The video is irrelevant to me. I believe the pilots. You know, they were the ones that were there. Saw
It wasn't a
that shit.
pilot. It was actually a drone that filmed
Yeah,
it.
a
But they
Reaper
fired
drone
a
filmed it.
Hellfire missile at it.
These guys were
What the
watching
fuck?
the screen. When
Yeah, the Reaper has an operator.
yes,
Yes, the operator saw this.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, more than one person saw it because they fired a missile at it.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's like in a war room where they're all watching it, you know, fly by. Like let's fire a
MQ-9
missile at
Reaper
it.
drone firing an AGM-114 Hellfire missile at an unknown object. Impacts object, subsequently continues traveling. U.S. military apparently cleared kinetic action against the UAP.
That's a very political way of saying
We
shot
hit it with
at
something physical.
What is that? Yeah, who'd
What,
they
kinet-
clear it with? Trump?
The military, I don't know.
Generals?
Whoever's paying attention and actually doing their job.
So what do you think's inside that UFO, Derek?
Well, they said it was an orb, and some of the things I saw
Sexy
about
Martians.
it. And it talks even about here how you can clearly see the parts that got ejected from the main object when they made impact with the Hellfire missile are still following the same trajectory as the main
Whoa.
object.
Oh,
That's weird.
sort of.
You can see that up here when it
field.
makes impact.
Yeah. I saw
So
that
here
like,
comes-
it,
You know
what,
it
it just-
breaks apart a little bit, but I just fear that
It looks like it,
Missile
I mean,
impact,
it does hit.
And then those parts right here all
Oh
follow
yeah, I
it.
see it. I see it now.
Interesting. So it does hit. That's for sure.
It broke something off.
This is a confirmed thing that happened. Now, whether or not it was controlled by an intelligent life form that's terrestrial or extraterrestrial in this case,
most likely
military is not.
interdimensional.
That's not the discussion. All they discussed in Congress was the technology, and everybody basically saying from all the branches of the government, like, we're not aware of anybody in the world being able to do this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
I want to believe.
Maybe the whole North Korea being all broken and authoritarian is guise for their Wakanda-like level of technology.
Or it's the breakaway Nazi civilization.
Iron Moon, yeah.
Or Hollow Earth.
Have you seen some of the images coming?
I
from
have not
Mars
seen
rover?
Iron Moon. No.
Argentina.
I'm talking about the recent
Hollow
images
Earth.
getting released from Mars.
That's the second movie. Yeah, Mars.
No, I have not.
There's been a lot of images. Here's one that got released recently.
I saw one that looked like a tree.
So they're saying this looks like a coral.
Oh, that's for sure. Some sort of.
Yeah, well, hasn't it been?
crustacean.
They've already said that they've confirmed Mars had
Yeah,
large bodies of water.
There's been evidence of water on Mars for 30 fucking
well, the
years.
big
Still
question
water
is,
on
with if Mars had water at some point, did it support life? Because as far as we know, you have to have water for life. And this is, if this object, could be interpreted as a fossilized fucking coral animal.
Sure. I mean, it looks very.
I mean, they already have fucking asteroids from
Rocky.
Mars that have microorganisms in them. They're
Yeah,
they're
man.
debatable, but it's of course there's fucking. Wait, so is that the real image and that's a recreation of it?
I don't know if this is a recreation or not, but below somebody leaves a comment of something that looks very similar, saying claiming, I don't know anything about geology to this extent, but saying this is a natural mineral formation, not necessarily a sign of life.
That is true. Some minerals can form
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, with water, possibly.
We know Mars had
Yeah,
water,
we know-
and it still expels water.
Aren't there still ice caps on Mars?
There
There's
are ice
flowing
caps,
water on Mars.
and then there are there's
geysers.
out by the poles. There's areas where that eject water from time to time.
Geysers.
Spinal water.
Did you like that?
There's another released video of a UFO.
Oh, I've
yeah,
seen this
okay.
one.
Sure,
Yeah, it was a
yeah,
good
okay.
dog.
Guy playing with his dog. I think it's in
Good
the English
dog.
countryside. Yeah, Western England.
He's such a good dog. Oh,
He throws a little frisbee to the dog,
it's in
and
slow
then
motion.
yeah, this one it slows down. And then you
Oh!
see the UAP come flying overhead.
Oh no, that's a bug.
Too big
it's-
to be a bug.
That's a bug. No, are you fucking serious? The frame rate a bug flies over. The frame rate makes it look like tracers. That's been debunked since the fucking 90s, dude.
Yeah, that comes in pretty fast though, man. Look at how high up it comes from.
That looks like one of those things. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this theory. I don't even know what they're called. Where that looks like an animal because you almost see a flapping thing.
That's
those
what
things
he's
that are like
talking about.
spiraling.
That is exactly
that's
what
the-
he's talking
Yeah, it's
about.
bug. It's insects.
No, what'd you call it? The theory?
Like
Tracer.
Well, not theory. It's the camera frame rate.
Yeah, exactly.
Is showing the path of the bug as it flies by.
The bug is moving faster than the frames are moving,
Yeah,
so, it's
it
getting
looks.
caught
So it's
on
a
multiple
ghosted
frames.
image. Yes.
Yeah.
That weird, like it looked like a fucking wand.
It did kind of have like maybe some like weird choppy things on the sides.
It
but
could have been a fucking
It
hummingbird.
seemed like it was way up there. It was flying straight. That's the only reason I don't know if it's a bug.
They gotta travel.
Well, the theory on that shit, that nobody knows what it is. And I've watched shows on this since I was a kid. There's a lot of videos just like that. People just doing whatever all over the world.
You
And
don't see it on your
some of them
on
when they
your
slow
eye,
down,
but you see it in the
it
camera.
literally looks like a vortex shaped creature, kind of. Like,
Yeah. It's
You
it's
know,
a
maybe
moth.
creature, I don't know.
They're
Maybe not.
moths for sure. That's been debunked. I agree.
That's
Next one.
I think that's all there is on the UFOs.
well. It's also getting.
Shut up, John.
Hey man, my ears hurt.
Fuck up, John.
You fuck you. My ears hurt and I'll go home.
You guys heard about the Taco Bell AI?
I have not.
18. Somebody ordered.
Oh yeah.
They had the AI in some select Taco Bell locations, ordering center, in drive-through.
Yeah.
And somebody ordered 18,000 waters in one order, and it cost Taco Bell to pause the AI drive-through rollout.
Good.
Here, I'll leave this here for you guys.
Are you gonna read it, John?
artificial intelligence and the good old-fashioned drive-through seem like they'd be a pretty good match. A presumably sophisticated chatbot takes her order from what essentially a preset and limited range of choices. Well, it hasn't worked out that way for Taco Bell. After an ambitious AI rollout that brought the technology to 500 drive-thru locations, the company is reassessing the plan. Following some high-profile failures that have inevitably made the social media rounds, according to the BBC and the Wall Street Journal.
Team America. Things are inevitably going to change.
Well, the next one, let me keep going.
You got it.
The journal identified what is called trolling, end quote, of the system. When a customer requests 18,000 cups of water, the BBC note, loud ass toilet. The BBC noted another evident instance of trolling that entailed the Taco Bell AI asking a customer what he wanted to drink with his large Mountain Dew. Dane Matthews, not to be confused with Dave Matthews, Taco Bell's chief digital and technology officer, conceded to the journal that his own experiences at the drive-thru have been uneven, and the company is now adjusting its AI strategy. This is not surprising to me. Play the video. Video to incoming.
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get started for you today?
Can I get 18,000 water cups, please?
Okay. What can I do for you?
So they cut off the AI. Somebody saw this trainer was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, some lady probably heard it.
Yeah,
or like maybe it shows the order or whatever, and we're like, "No, what can I get you?" That's funny.
I'm not excited about the whole AI intervention.
It's everywhere, man.
Of society.
So Nebraska had the new weed law stuff get passed for medical marijuana.
I've heard Jim Pullen is trying to block it somehow.
Yeah. So the latest thing that just happened, I think this morning, it came out yesterday, really. Nebraska Medical Cannabis Commission holds an emergency meeting after Governor Pillen says he will not sign regulations. Effectively, Pillen is asking for limits on how much weed can be grown. But the issue with that is they have predicted how many people in Nebraska would be eligible for medical marijuana, and he's trying to limit how much they can grow. That would be way less than is needed.
Because he doesn't want to become the marijuana state all of a sudden.
You're not going to become the marijuana state. Every fucking state around us has it.
Well, but we have good farmland. We would start growing marijuana everywhere.
Oh my god! And that's going to be so bad for our fucking economy.
No, I'm just saying that's what he wants. I'm not.
I'm not bitching at you.
Why?
Pillen said he would not sign any regulations unless there are limitations to plants growing. Multiple members of the commission made it clear they did not want to enforce a limit. The quote was, "We did not want to put a limit on it. We're being asked to put a limit on it, and it won't get signed." I'm skipping ahead here to the important part. The commission bases the number of plants needed on West Virginia's policy, a ratio of 1 cannabis plant for every 2 patients, leading the commission to realizing they need at least 10,000 plants because they're expecting between 16 to 20,000 patients. Now, every state that I'm aware of that has done this type of legislation, they always say we expect this many people, and it's always way more.
Yeah. Yep.
Always way more. The commission's discussion began their discussions with the proposition of a limit of 200 plants to indoor facilities, 500 plants to outdoor facilities, and 300 plants per greenhouse facility. The idea was quickly shot down after realizing it would not be enough to supply the projected 16 to 20,000 patients. After an hour discussion, the commission voted to restrict facilities to 1,250 plants at a time.
This is about where they're like getting the cannabis from.
No, it's about growing. Tells you right here that I just read.
Well, they're talking about indoor 200 plants. That's not a patient growing 200 plants on an indoor facility in a greenhouse.
What is your question exactly?
Yeah, what's your question?
I said it was about distribution? Where's all this?
It's not distribution. The governor literally said we need a cap on how many plants can be grown. Right here, limitations on plants grown. And this is talking about, for anybody that has a grow operation, these are the limits per facility. 200 plants for an indoor facility.
But where do the businesses that sell it in Nebraska get it from? Growing facilities.
Yeah, and your point is?
Those are the facilities.
The governor wants to put a cap on that and not have enough for the people that want to get it could be eligible for it.
Exactly. He's talking about the people that are growing it, not the people that are buying it, the patients.
So he's capping it and trying to make it so that this law can't go in effect. He just keeps stalling. Yeah. That's what's been going on the whole time.
I get it. Yeah, for sure. It's
originally they didn't even give money to the
bureaucracy. You know, he's just trying to fucking stall it, essentially.
Yeah, that's what happened last time. They passed it, and they go, "Well, you didn't dot all the T's and all the I's and cross the T's."
Yep. Yeah, it's got to be 3 separate things to vote on, just like the gambling was. They followed the exact same thing that gambling did. We got gambling. We can't get cannabis because wasn't it supposed to go into effect next year?
And that's been the big issue now. Is right off the gate they formed a commission, and then they didn't give them any money, so they couldn't do anything. So then they finally got, however they got around that, they came up with the proposals, and the governor keeps saying, too many plants. Like, well, here's how many people are eligible from what we can figure. You're not servicing them for what they're legally allowed to have. So basically, Nebraska is just being assholes and dragging their feet with it like they've always done.
Get to the SNAP thing. I want to yell about that before we go.
Finally, SNAP benefits.
All right, talk about your SNAP benefits.
Well,
click on it.
He doesn't need to click on it. It's an old article, too.
This isn't just Nebraska, though. It's everywhere. Nebraska to ban SNAP purchases of soda, energy drinks under pilot program.
So you're going to defend this, John?
Fuck no. I'm so happy for this.
Oh, okay.
How the fuck does my tax dollars pay for you drinking fucking sodas?
Soda and Cheetos.
Buying garbage bullshit.
Killing yourself.
Which, unfortunately, people don't understand what healthy food is. Healthy food is normal food you should be eating.
Well, they're also in food deserts where they don't have healthy food.
I understand that, but SNAP will go, okay, instead of buying a bag of Cheetos, buy some chicken breast.
Yeah.
Buy some broccoli.
Yeah. Take some broth.
I cannot fucking believe what you can buy with fucking food stamps, dude. Crazy.
Little
back in the day.
Debbie and stuff.
I mean, just even 20 years ago, poor friends in college on food stamps. And they come back with like, a bag of pistachios. Like a pound bag of pistachios. Like, how the fuck can you afford pistachios? I mean, those are not cheap. They're still not cheap. It goes, that doesn't matter on food stamps. What the fuck? What?
Yeah. I mean, that makes at least sense, though. That's like a whole nut or whatever,
It's still a fucking
salted.
luxury
I'm sure
snack.
it's salted.
It's a luxury snack.
Yeah, yeah. Anything that's
vegetables,
processed.
Yeah. Whole foods and vegetables should be the only thing you should be able to buy on food stamps.
So would you support a federal ban?
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
That's what RFK Jr. is trying to do.
I don't care who's trying to do it.
What about the issue now where we're having a harder time getting whole produce from farm to market?
Well, I wonder fucking why. Oh, geez. Is there something happen with the people that pull the fucking shit out of the ground?
I mean, the farmers markets are still around.
Sorry. That was a whole ice.
Are there not farmers markets around?
Probably.
Yeah, you're talking about
markets. I was at one.
Farmers
recently.
markets aren't supplying Hy-Vee, dude. Hy-Vee's got to get their produce from somewhere, and guess who picks that fucking produce?
Most produce grown in the United States, though, isn't like a small farm. It's large industrial farms that are growing things like corn oil.
Obviously.
So even like you're in a city, people that are bringing stuff to a city, you go to smaller areas, there's less and less. There's food scarcity in the sense of fresh produce. That's a known issue.
I mean,
and it's becoming worse.
Yeah, but in rural communities, people just grow their own produce.
Everybody has a backyard, grows produce that lasts them a year?
No.
In a growing season?
They're not. No. We're not subsistence farming, man. Like, okay, so when I lived in these small towns
we were talking about SNAP, and all of a sudden you guys started talking about...
You start talking about food deserts, and people from the country can't get their food.
I brought up food deserts because...
You brought food deserts.
We were talking about, getting rid of processed food being SNAP eligible.
Yeah.
A hole I'm poking in it is Lane saying, well, even if we have issues with getting produce to market in a major grocery store, you can still go to the farmer's market. Most farmer's markets, though, are in like cities. You know, you might have a very small farmer's market in a smaller town.
But those are farmers. They're coming from rural communities, and they will
there's not that
well, they
many-
will produce more if they need to. There's always
They only have so much land. And most farm is not privately owned, like small farmers that are growing.
No, obviously not
They're
most,
growing
yes.
big agri crops that aren't even being really used for food.
Agreed. But then you get rid of SNAP.
You already have what's called food deserts.
You get rid of the SNAP benefits for processed food. People need homegrown food. People will start growing homegrown food for them.
Nope.
Everybody says we're going to start doing it.
Yes,
It
'cause
never happens.
How many
It never happens.
farmers markets have exploded in the last few decades? They will just continue.
Because they don't have enough marketplace to take their food to international business.
That's
But
not a
there's also
consumer
a
thing.
need for them. People will.
That's
keep,
a
there will
last
be a
ditch
bigger
effort by
need.
them to sell their shit.
That's not a consumer thing. That's a supplier thing. That's why they do. That's why they're there.
How did things work for thousands of years? People brought their food
We're
to
not
a
thousands
market.
of years ago, though.
We're now, and people don't
I'm
know
just
how to
saying,
grow a
big
fucking
agro.
tomato.
But we had it figured out back then, where people would grow something, bring it to a market to sell.
Everything that was grown
Okay,
back then was
hold on.
made for food or for making like a
Okay,
basket
okay,
because
so
they're making
let's
a certain
go
material.
back to
Yeah.
so back to
We
to
don't do
Snap.
that anymore.
Back to Snap, not buying poison. Okay, healthy food is not healthy food. It's regular food we should be eating.
Correct.
So when you cut out chips, sodas, I know you can't buy alcohol into that. I've never been on food stamps. I don't know.
Said energy drinks,
anything highly processed
sugar.
makes perfect fucking sense.
It should just be sugar. You cannot buy. That's a simple thing to say. No sugar with food stamps because sugar's not good for you.
Yeah, unless you buy a bag of sugar and flour to go home and make a bunch of cookies.
Sure.
But packaged food, prepared foods, junk food, yes, that should not be on food
How
stamps.
many people would starve? If
I
this
think a lot
happens?
more would starve. And I'm going to poke holes and play devil's advocate here for the reasons I already explained, but also people that would qualify for that shit. I know there's always the argument like, oh, they're just bums, they don't work. A lot of them do work, and they work obscene fucking hours.
Oh, yeah.
Do they have time to make meals that take we cook here at home all the fucking time. Unless you're grilling, if you're making anything from fucking homemade scratch meal, it takes fucking time.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna argue
and
that.
you get a bunch of fucking kids running around.
I'm gonna argue that,
You
dude.
can fucking take a day to meal prep for the fucking week.
You know what?
Also, it takes
if
10
you're grilling
minutes.
a bunch of chicken and some asparagus and you eat the same thing every day.
It
yeah.
takes 10 minutes to grill chicken breast and a whole pound
You wanna
of
make
broccoli.
Raw ingredients
I'm
and make
sorry,
a pasta
but
sauce
time-
takes hours.
What about?
Well, they're not making a pasta sauce. We're
What about
subsistence eating
Hello
here.
Fresh? Other places that are serving actual healthy food
For fucking
expensive as
$15 a meal.
Snap fucking benefits it.
There's no way
Should they not
Snap-
qualify for Snap?
There's
then?
no way Snap fucking
That's a delivery
pays for
service.
fucking
I'm sure that's qualified as
food
a
prep.
delivery service.
No way. No fucking way Snap fucking pays for
No,
fucking
I'm saying it
HelloFresh.
should though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, sure, I can agree with that.
Yeah,
but
you know,
ain't gonna happen.
that's why you don't have to fucking
But
go
also,
and cook
those
food.
stuff
You
also-
should still have
You
options
still
to
have
buy
to cook
healthy
it.
food.
You still have to cook it though. That's the whole point of HelloFresh and Apron or whatever. You have to make
Well,
it
anything
yourself.
is processed. You
Microwave
gotta
it. They're
microwave
TV
it or
dinner.
oven it.
That's factor. That's not no. HelloFresh sends you the ingredients.
You still have to cook it.
Blue Apron sends
Oh,
you the
okay,
ingredients.
so I
you
thought
have to cook it.
I was imagining more of a TV.
You're
dinner
thinking
one,
of factor.
you know?
No, it's not
Yeah,
TV
well, you
dinner
microwave
delivery.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is literally raw ingredients
But
to make a
still,
whole meal.
isn't that healthier than still eating sugar
Obviously.
and chips and shit?
It's the same thing you've been saying though. Like if you get rid of being able to buy processed foods, you still have to cook it, and which is fine. You know, like I
Derek,
support cooking.
everyone fucking cooks food. Everyone cooks food.
When you say everybody cooks food, do you mean does that include microwaving or throwing something in the oven for 20 minutes?
No, I'm saying everyone has to procure their own
yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Whether you're cooking it
And
or
my last
microwaving
argument,
it
though, was
or buying it from
a
a
lot
restaurant.
of people though too that use SNAP benefits. There's like a prototypical thing would be a single mom with multiple children who's working
Okay,
multiple jobs
without-
and doesn't have a lot of time.
Let's go on with this straw man then. Okay,
I'm just
what's
playing devil's
minimum
advocate
wage?
here, just poking
What's-
holes.
No,
in
you
it.
seem like you're defending
What's minimum
people
wage?
buying sugar.
What's minimum wage now?
not saying anything about
Google
sugar.
minimum wage. Google minimum wage. I want to see
John,
what it is.
seven-
$7.25 Federal minimum wage is
Yeah,
$7.25.
it's still really bad. We
Okay.
don't need to do this. We know people
It
don't
hasn't
have
gotten raised in
fucking
over
money.
15 years.
They can't pay for it. That's why fucking...
So don't straw man the argument of a single mom with 4 kids. You don't know.
I know a lot of single moms that still fucking cook.
Yeah, so if you're working 40 hours a week at minimum wage, that's
Plenty of fucking time
bucks
to cook.
that's $300 a week.
That's why you get on food stamps and buy healthy food.
But even if you're overtime, there's all these. It's a much more complex issue that we do not have perspective on. But at the same time, don't buy fucking chips. Don't buy fucking soda. You're
On the
killing
surface,
yourself.
I 100% agree. And really, you shouldn't be buying any of that.
Hey man, frozen chicken nuggets
if you're
are the
buying
fucking
raw
jam.
stuff, there is a preparation part of it.
But they're not
Derek,
saying
I feel
just.
like you're stuck on like getting rid of food stamps because people can't cook food.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's
What?
what
No
the way you're
one's-
acting like.
No,
You can still
no,
buy
no.
healthy
That's
food
not
that
even-
you
no.
don't have to cook.
I don't think Lane's following.
Do you have to cook an apple? Do you need to cook fucking carrots to eat them? You just fucking eat them.
Does a 5-year-old only deserve an apple a day?
It takes 5 fucking minutes, like John said, to cook fucking chicken breast. No, it
Keeps
doesn't
doctor
actually.
away.
It takes fucking 20 minutes. For all
Hold
of
on,
us. But
all right,
it does not.
I think you've.
Well,
I
Derek brought all this
I
like,
think you've
oh,
gone
a
too
single
far.
mom can't fucking cook every fucking day. No, it doesn't
no,
matter.
no.
You don't fucking need to feed your kids shitty food. every day.
I think you've completely overlooked frozen chicken nuggets.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, they're garbage food, not junk food. Sorry, junk food, not like you can buy
Chicken
frozen
fingers,
things
like a little more actual fried
chips,
not
soda,
fried chicken.
fucking Oreos. You don't need that to live.
Agreed.
But a bag of frozen chicken nuggies and some sick ass honey mussy, fucking keep your kids happy for fucking years.
Yeah.
Right? That's fine. That makes perfect sense. So the way they're saying that banning sodas and chips is fine.
Exactly.
You do not need to eat chips. Well, that is a luxury, food. Fuck.
That's why
culinary experience.
I was thrown
Whatever.
off by, like, you brought up the whole, like, you don't have time to cook. You don't need to fucking cook.
I was just giving an
You brought
example of
No, Derek brought
No,
all
I brought
that
it up.
shit up.
I brought it up because it's an example of a lot of people that can be on SNAP benefits. They might be working, well over 8 hours a day.
How many
And it
hours
could
a
be-
day do you work, Derek?
I work 8.
And do you cook?
I do. I'm talking about well over 8 hours a day. And also, I give it the example of there's a lot of food deserts, as they call it, in areas, and it can be exasperated in rural areas. So you were talking about the
Rural
farmers
rural
markets.
people know how to fucking buy in bulk and stock up.
Buying in bulk requires you having
Food desert. Real quick.
discretionary money.
Food stamps.
So you can say, I'm investing this
you can
money
buy in
for
bulk in
long-term
food
reasons.
stamps. Can you not buy in bulk in
hold
food
on.
stamps?
Food desert thing. I want to bring this up because driving through North O is a food desert.
For sure.
There are no grocery stores
There's
in
a
North
high,
Omaha.
there is a baker's. There's a baker's out there on 30th.
What do you? That's no. I'm talking deep, like lake, like 13th and Lake, like deep North O.
Lake's like not that far from Ames where there's a baker.
Here's something about talking about the SNAP benefits that's been going through right now with
hold on,
politically.
Really quick.
And it's about candy, soft drinks, energy drinks, which I totally agree. You don't need to have that. Although, if you're poor, I think candy takes a bigger impact on little kids' lives, like being able to have a piece of candy, but neither here nor there. It's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
Candy
something
is,
to look
candy is a
forward
thing
to.
you get from strangers, Derek.
If you wear the same clothes every fucking day.
Well, like, I'm talking about your fucking teacher has candy at the dish. Or you get fucking candy on Halloween. That's like a fucking...
Dude, the idea of having candy in the house is fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, I didn't have fucking candy growing up.
no.
I was never allowed to have a pop. It was fucking like once a year. I can have a fucking pop?
Damn, really?
Yeah. Nah, maybe more than once a year, but...
You poor.
No, I wasn't fed fucking candy and soft drinks.
My mom gave me Diet Mountain Dew. That's why my dick's so small.
Explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yellow 5 makes your dick small. It's 8:15. We could probably stop yelling about this. I gotta go home.
I mean, Derek's going down the rabbit trail here, it seems like.
Rabbit hole, the rabbit trail. No, it's treasure trail. Never mind. I'm thinking of a treasure.
It's a rabbit trail, man.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of a treasure trail.
What's a treasure trail?
The bit of hair goes from your
That's
belly
a,
button
that's a
down to
hunting patch.
It's a what?
Hunting patch. You never heard that?
No, it's treasure. It's always been Treasure Trail, which is a very weirdly distinct patch
I like how
of
you
hair.
made sure you spelled disgust wrong, but benefits is still spelled.
I missed that one.
correctly.
Benefits.
I mean, this also just seems like one of those dumb topics of like, wait, why was this even allowed? Why were we giving people this free junk?
Probably because of the lobbyists for like big fucking corporations that make processed food.
Agreed, but it's like, how did we let this happen?
Monsanto.
You know?
We didn't. Congress did, but lobbyists.
Well, we voted the people in that allowed it to happen, so we allowed it to happen. Well,
And-
by not voting, you also voted.
I did vote for not them. I vote every goddamn opportunity I can.
Okay.
I'll make my voice heard and then the suddenly it's not heard. I have guns that I probably won't use because I'll not realize what's happening until it's too late.
Yeah. That's the biggest fear, right?
Yeah.
You have all the guns, but you don't have it when you.
No, my biggest fear is someone will find out I have a tiny penis.
John, we know that though.
Oh, right.
That shouldn't be a fear.
Ah, shit. That's what it
If
was.
you keep telling us, it's
That's
not.
what it was. Hoisted by my own petard. All right, we calling it?
I guess so.
Fucking 16.
Shut the fuck up.
I will not. You ever met me?
No, I haven't. What's this one?
That's a speculum. Yo.
Let's tease that for the
Yo.
next episode.
Women rejoice as, quote, painful medical tool used in smear tests is finally resigned. Redesigned. They just made it clear. They just made it clear.
Can we get Carly's perspective on that one?
That's okay.
Fuck you, John.
What? Why have I been fucked? This makes no sense.
This goes. Fuck off, John.
Trashy.